Now Mary Fullagrace, was engaged at this time, and she was an honest-to-goodness virgin. I know in your culture that's a pretty rare combination, but it was true for her. In fact, she was a rare woman in many ways. Holy, devout, Jewish, pure, humble, purty, blessed. In fact, more than purty blessed, she was real blessed. More than any woman on earth at the time, or perhaps since. Now, I know that some traditions take Mary Fullagrace's unusual state of blessedness and they conceptualize some real assumptions about her, like her conception and her assumption. Regardless, she was unlike any woman on earth. Gabe comes to her and just starts right in on reading his speech, with hardly no introduction or nothing. "Hail Mary, full of grace," he says. "The Lord is with you." Then Gabe tells her she's going to have a baby boy, that he'll be great, that he'll sit on the throne of his father David, that he'll reign over the house of Jacob forever, and that his kingdom shall have no end. Mary thinks for a second. She calls out, "Mr. Angel, sir."
"It's Gabriel. I am the Herald Angel sent from God."
"Oh, okay, then Herald."
No, it's Gabriel."
"I thought you said Herald."
I did say Herald, but it's not what you think."
"Herald is your last name?"
"No, never mind. You had something you were going to say."
"Yes, about the having a baby thing. How do I say it delicately? I have known no man."
"Oh, I thought you knew Joseph."
"Yes, I know him, but I don't know him, if you know what I'm saying."
Wait a second. Let me get... Is this a picture of the man to whom you're betrothed?"
"Yes."
"Then you must know him."
"No. Never mind. How will this happen?" Then Gabe hands Mary the scroll in his hands, and the glory stays with the scroll and bathes Mary in a circle of music and light and heavenly glory, like some computer-generated special movie effects in 4 dimensions times infinity. Gabe tells her,
"The glory of God is upon you. The Spirit of God will cause this to be. When the boy is born, call him Jesus. Through your son, God is going to save his people from their sins."
"Okay, then."
So, that's it?"
"Sure, let it be done to me as you have said." You really are a special lady. And Gabe was off, and the angels stared in silent awe. After all these years, this is God's solution. He will become one of them himself. He made man in his likeness, and now he'll be made into man's likeness, and he will somehow bear their sins. Well, heaven was still silent when Gabe was sent back again, this time to visit Uncle Joe in a dream. Mary had told Uncle Joe that she'd be pregnant, and she up and left and run off to her cousin Elizabeth down in Jerusalem. While she's gone, Joe's left thinking, all alone in Nazareth, and he starts to thinking that he must not have known Mary like he thought she did, 'cause she apparently knew another man like she shouldn't know him. He'd never known her to lie, but this whole thing just don't add up. So while he's thinking the best thing to do might be to get out of this whole wedding thing, Gabe comes in a dream. I'm talking about a vivid dream, in color and with an angel and everything. Joe has no doubt this is God speaking to him, as Gabe tells him,
"Joseph, don't be afraid."
I'm not afraid."
"You're not afraid?"
"No, not really."
That's funny, because most everyone is afraid when I start talking to them.
"Well, I am afraid to marry Mary."
"Ah, well then, don't be afraid to marry Mary."
"Don't marry Mary?"
"Oh, quite contrary. Marry Mary and name her son Jesus."
"Jesus."
"Jesus."
There's just something about that name.
"Yes, like the fragrance after the rain. Name the boy Jesus."
"Okay." And he did. When Mary got home and back to town, Uncle Joe takes her home and acts like he's married to her. Except he don't consummate their marriage until after she has that baby. Now, frankly, that little detail right there might be the most powerful miracle in all the Bible. Mary was the most blessed woman on earth, partly because Joe was the most patient man on earth.